Okay, so we're up here in the shipping room. We're just going to take a couple of minutes and have a look at the guitars that are shipping out of here today to a number of different countries all around the world. We've got a couple of Amicus, 3 X7s, 3 of our X10s, 3 X20s, including a 12-string, a couple of really nice jumbo X30s, and a really cool Synergy harp guitar with super trebles at the end. So if you want to see something really different, wait for that one. So first up here is an Amicus. So the Amicus is our little short scale 12-string guitar. Great little guitar for just giving you that really different sound. You know, it gives kind of like that Amicus sound. So in a mix or in a band situation, you know, it just adds that extra dynamic, really interesting tone. And even as a solo instrument, really cool. Great for Celtic kind of sounds. Really nice tune to dadgad. And yeah, a lot of different ways you can use this. So this one's going out to Ken. It's finished in our beautiful amber color. And this is the third guitar that Ken's actually ordered in the last number of weeks. So thanks for that, Ken. I think he's already got an X7 and a harp guitar on the way. So next up we have Paul in California, also gone for the Amicus. And similar to the other one, in back and sides being amber, but on the top he's got the really nice Pau Ferro veneer. Pau Ferro has just these really nice warm colors, and this one we've book matched with sort of a V pattern going down here. So we've got the V of the heartwood running right up and lining up with the neck, and the nice converging lines coming down towards the back, and then a headstock to match. So next one we've got is going out to Jeffrey in Georgia, and Jeffrey's got an X7. This is our smaller bodied 6-string guitar. It's kind of like a parlor size guitar, 24-inch scale length, really nice, comfortable, very ergonomic design. And this one's finished in flame maple with our copper brown over the top. And so the copper brown's a new color we started doing. And really nice, rich, warm color. And it's a little bit darker than the amber that we normally do, but it's got those nice copper tones in it. And we also use it on the back and sides. Obviously over the black carbon, looks a little bit darker again. So it's got more of the sort of the browner kind of tones there, more earthy tones. Next up, Christopher in Guam. So all the way to Guam. So, perfect guitar for an island in the South Pacific. I'm right, aren't I? It is in the South Pacific. Yeah, long way away. Pretty much the other side of the world from us. So, X7, and this one's finished in our amber color. So, be interesting to get some feedback from Christopher when he gets that one over there. Next up, we have Paul in Minnesota. Another really nice piece of flame maple. This is a book matched flame, really intense flame going on here. A lot of movement in it, a lot of depth to it. And this one's done on a vintage amber burst. Really, really like that guitar. Look, I just really like how warm it is. Just a really vibrant, warm, rich look in the top. Amber back and sides. And yeah, I like that guitar. Stands out to me. Next one, Herman in Mississippi. So this is the first of 3 X10s. This is the X10 with the level 3 pickup. All 3 of these have that. Out of all the pickup systems, we've been offering 3 different pickup systems. You could get just piezo only. You get the piezo and the humbucker and a level 2. Then level 3 has the piezo humbucker and then MIDI connectivity. And by far, I think the level 3 has been the one people are going for. I do know a lot of people are buying them and maybe don't even have a MIDI unit that they can plug it into, but it's there just in case. But for those that are using it and really embracing the MIDI technology, when you add all these things together, it just gives you so many dynamics and tones. So this guitar, really, it's a very versatile guitar, but very much it's been designed as an acoustic guitar that has all that versatility, rather than maybe, you know, coming from an electric point of view where You have an electric guitar that everything's synthetic, and you also have an acoustic sound. This is the acoustic sound that also gives you the electric sounds. So you have a really organic starting point. You get these, really cool acoustic sounds that you get from the piezo. Really great piezo sound because of the 6 individual saddles. You have great string separation, a lot of power in the piezo. Then if you want to add in some electric sounds, or even just to complement the piezo, you can dial in the Crevo for the magnetic. And that's just it's a bigger, just a more powerful kind of sound. Really good if you're adding in some overdrive or something like that. And then on top of that, then you can add in a little bit of extra spice with your MIDI. So that's how I like to think about it. Start from the acoustic point of view and then add in the extra spice, So that is what will give you a really interesting sound with the X10. So this X10 finished in Padauk. Really vibrant reds going on in this Padauk. So it's candy stripe Padauk. So some of it has a lot of really light colored veins in it. This is some lighter color, but they're still quite dark. So it's all in that sort of darker vein, and really nice, really rich looking guitar. Really beautiful. Red carbon on the back and sides. And yeah, overall very eye-catching guitar. Then we've got Anthony in Singapore, and this is the same X10 with a level 3 pickup system. This one's just finished in red carbon, so the red really stands out. And then we've got one for Timothy in Washington, and he's gone with the Royal Ebony. Actually, I've been cutting veneers pretty much all of this week, cutting quite a number of Royal Ebony, and yeah, I mean, you can see why the Royal Ebony is really popular. It's just, everyone is so individual, got a really graphic quality to it. Each one is a patchwork and a picture in itself. This one has really nice black patterns, but really interesting sort of detail going on down the center with the grays, the browns, a couple of lines going on here. So yeah, just a lot of detail on that piece of veneer. Finished then with the black carbon on the back and sides to contrast with it. And another really eye-catching guitar. So I really enjoy cutting the veneer, so I do a lot of that myself. Been doing a lot of that this past week, and it's really interesting that, you've got a big sheet of veneer, and there's so many different ways you can cut it and book match it, just trying to get the very best out of it. So it's a very creative process, allows us to really offer very individual and unique guitars. Next one up is our X20, and this is finished in walnut. So real cool piece of walnut. And when I was selecting this piece of walnut, what really attracted me to it is just how even the burl is on it. Just really even right across. Really dark chocolate browns. In some lights it almost looks black, but it's got a lot of intensity and a lot of color to it. Amber back and sides, and gold Co.Donegal 510 tuners on top. Next one up is Marky in Japan, and he's gone with the X20. X20 in black carbon and with the Anthem upgrade. And then next X20 up is Frank in Pennsylvania. So he's got this X20 12 string, and I'm told that he's also got an X10 on order as well. So this is our standard X20 with the 12 string configuration. So this is a really, really great 12 string. We do a lot of 12 strings. If you're looking for a 12 string, it really stays in tune. Great sound, great balance between the bottom end and the punchy mid-range. The X20 is really a great way to go. If you've not played a carbon fiber 12 string and you like 12 strings, then definitely check us out. It's a great option for you. Next we have Alex in North Carolina, and Apparently Alex also has a 5-string baller, and he's gone with this X30 in spalted chen chen. So spalted chen chen really has an awful lot of character to it. It's got this really intense light wood to the center, and then the really nice browns coming off to the side. And it's the patterns in it that just really stand out. You know, it's kind of like a little bit, you know, they got the character of like Royal Ebony, where you've got these really vibrant patterns, but it's all done with the browns and the golds, and yeah, just really nice tones. Really bright guitar, really vibrant looking, finished with an amber back and sides, and gold hardware. So really nice package all in all. So hopefully you'll enjoy that one, Alex. And last of our 6 strings is John in New Jersey. This one's Casipo. So you'll have seen Casipo if you've been watching our shipping videos. Casipo has these beautiful brown colors, and just finished with amber back and sides. And what I really like about it is just how iridescent it is. There's an awful lot of movement to it. I think you can probably pick that up in the camera. Really holographic look, and a lot of detail going on the top. So last one, as I said, is one of our more complex guitars. So this is our harp guitar with the Super Treble strings. So really cool harp guitar. Like our standard harp guitar that has the 6 strings in the center and the extra bass strings, but this one has extra 8 treble strings. So it just gives you all the different registers. So the same way this is tuned to single notes. So F, G, A, B, C, D. This is E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So all the notes there. So it really gives you a huge range of tone. Definitely above my pay grade in terms of playing ability, but when you hear one of these played properly, it just sounds absolutely divine. You probably want to go to YouTube and look for maybe one of Tony Bernard's videos where he plays the Super Treble harp guitar. If you go to our YouTube channel, I think you can probably find a video from Tony playing that. So that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed watching what we made, and we'll catch you again next week.